Friends, hello. It is Tuesday in the market, and let's talk about Mullen Automotive and all of the drama and controversy that is going on here with the stock. So there's many different elements that have been going on here with Mullen, and let's address them. What we know to be true and what we are seeing to maybe we're not exactly confident 100% that some of these things are true right now with Mullen. So the latest news with Mullen, and I talked about this once already, but is that Mullen recently just showed off their cargo vehicles at the Government Fleet Expo. So this was good exposure for Mullen, trying to get new fleet contracts. This is something that they're really the only thing they're making money off of right now. Their fleet vehicles, their vans, their trucks, these are their main bread and butter of what they've been making money off of for, a long time now, pretty much. So definitely want to keep those going. Now, obviously, talking about the actual stock, the stock price right now, what we're seeing, I'm going to be honest, I thought Mullen was going to do a little better than it did today. Pre-market, it boosted up to right under $1. It was a push, and then it just came in with a sell-off. So not a lot happened with today. It was trying to hold this high 80, and then right when 2 o'clock hit, it just pretty much tumbled right back down to a 75 and closing out today. So obviously the main thing right now everyone is talking about, every article, everyone, a lot of people, it's a very 50-50 split down the middle, where we have people just destroying Mullen Automotive here, where they're just ripping apart, saying this is going to be delisted soon and that it's just a waste of time and money. And obviously there are concerns about that. I mean, this is a real, we're getting down to nitty-gritty stuff right now with Mullen. I think if you're an actual investor in Mullen right now, it's something to be concerned about. Mullen has just come off this reverse split, and Mullen at this point cannot afford to go into another reverse split. It's already lost a lot of confidence from mainstream investors, corporations, and now just the regular day-to-day blue-collar investor is really losing their confidence right now with Mullen. So, I mean, you got to face facts. It is. And listen, it's a dangerous situation. And people think when I talk about this stuff like I'm trying to do a hit piece on Mullen. I'm really not. I would love to see Mullen work. I really would. I think it's a great company, a great look. I love their vehicles, what they're doing. If you're putting your money into something, it's okay to ask these hard questions and really look at something. That's a lot of what investing is. It's being a detective and doing your due diligence and really breaking. I mean, if you're putting thousands of dollars into something, once you really want to know what you're putting your money into, it's not a bad thing to ask questions and really look at, okay, where's this going projection-wise? Mullen obviously is not doing great on the financial aspect of things right now. Their last quarterlies, they didn't do a lot. Like I said, pretty much their bread and butter right now are these cargo vans and trucks that they're selling to these companies for service vehicles or just delivery vehicles. But obviously Mullen is trying to get into a mainstream, four-door sedan truck. They have plans for cars, but they're looking for a big deal. And that goes right into the Saudi deal. So talking about the Saudi deal, I made a video just yesterday where I pretty much labeled it as, is the Saudi deal bull? Is it bull? There's a lot of pieces of paper in quotation marks right there that have emerged on the internet, on chat rooms and things like that, Reddit, saying that the Saudi deal has been completed, it's signed, it's a real thing. But a lot of time, all the time, when you track these down, if you're able to track these sites down, they're just these pirate sites that really aren't real, and there's no real data background to support what is going on with the Saudi deal. And Mullen is not talking about it. It is nowhere on their website where they are talking about the Saudi deal. And like I've said, this Saudi deal supposedly is a $10 billion deal. It would be life-changing. It would be the saving grace that Mullen needs right now. So that's why we're hoping it's real. Problem is, here's the problem. And I'm trying to be careful with my words here because I'm not trying to really get into a legal situation. But here's what I will say. The Lawrence situation. if you've been a part of Mullen for a while now, we've seen a lot of promises. We've seen a lot of this is going to happen. We've seen a lot of we're going live. We've seen a lot of we're signing this week. We've seen a lot of there's a huge deal coming from Lawrence. And the problem is Lawrence never really delivers. So that is what has drove off a lot of investors too. Now, obviously, we want Lawrence to be right. We want this to work. The problem is that when Lawrence does go live, it messes up, or it's not really, we're like, that was the surprise. Or when the deal's supposed to be signed, it's not signed. It's pushed back. So friends, I say this because if you've been a part of Mullen for months now, you've seen this. I mean, this is a real thing. Lawrence has been coming on here with promises. Like, this isn't something that's just occurred in the past 2-3 weeks. We've been watching this for months now with Lawrence. So that's why a lot of people are like, I'm done with Mullen. I don't like what's going on here. I don't trust it. The Saudi deal, I'm tired of hearing about it. I've been hearing about it, and it keeps getting pushed back with excuses. So, I mean, I completely get why people are frustrated, why they're upset, and why, I mean, you gotta face facts. Mullen is in a dangerous position right now. They really are. The stock cannot get a break right now. It's being pushed around so much. And, short traders, we're watching the same thing that happened right before the last reverse split, where Mullen is trying to live off news that is supposedly coming, but it never comes, and then it loses support and it falls down another block. News is supposedly coming, it goes up a little bit, boom, sell off, we lose another block. So, this is how we go from $1.20 to $1 to 90 cents to 80 cents, 70 cents, 60 cents, 50 cents, 40 cents, and before we know, we're back at 30 cents, and we are in some dangerous waters there with Mullen. So friends, here's a skibby. Here's what we're hoping right now is that Mullen Automotive, this Saudi deal, and Lawrence brings it together, and that it does happen. People get upset, like I said, when I just even question the situation, question things. It's okay. That's what we do as investors. We question things. If the Saudi deal is real, it needs to happen for the life's sake of Mullen Automotive. If the Saudi deal were to happen, yeah, probably more than not, you're talking about supposedly what is being said to be a $10 billion deal with the next few years of market sales for them with the contract, bringing in massive revenue. If the deal were continue to go good into the future, it would more than likely spark another deal with some X company. And this would really get the ball running, and this would really get the ball rolling for Mullen Automotive. And in no doubt really jump and kickstart the stock. I mean, we would hit $1, we would hit $2. If we were to get this deal, the Saudi deal, there's no doubt that Mullen would probably go to a $2 to $3 stock just overnight, because we have money coming in. We have a lot of money coming in. That $10 billion deal is a huge number for any company. For any company, that is a huge deal, which is why, once again, a lot of people are like, $10 billion? $10 billion. So friends, right now, there's more questions than there are answers. I can't give you all the answers because there's no real paperwork to show you. There's plenty of things you can find on chat rooms, Reddit pages, but when it boils down to it, a lot of them are just fake and they're not real. Lawrence said this week, Monday through Friday, supposedly there would be a deal coming out and being discussed. We have heard this before in the past, and it has not been delivered. So we're hoping this is the week where Mullen actually falls into a contract deal with the Saudi deal. If not, this in no doubt will be the nail in the coffin right now, I believe, for Mullen. Because right now so much is being pushed on this Saudi deal. It is a huge opportunity / problem. If it happens, fantastic. If it doesn't, it is going to be devastating for stock that has already been devastated. Friends, I really do wish all of us the best of luck. I am hoping for greener grass here. I honest to God mean that. I really mean it. Friends, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.